Oh man, oh man, oh man, it's welcome back. Jesus Christ, man. Been on vacation for about a motherfucking week. Man, look, gotta take a break sometimes. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, man, look, I be burning the candle at both ends, tires spinning, shifting fucking gears, hammer down, making shit fucking happen. God damn it. Because that's what the fuck it is we do where I come from. But, you know the situation, man. Look here. I got a whole bunch of motherfucking shit. I done recharged my batteries and I'm fired the fuck up. And today, of all motherfucking days, you know what I'm saying? We got us some whole new shit to have a conversation about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? Joe Rogan had on a motherfucking leftist David Pakman. You know what I mean? Trying to appease the YouTube leftist piece of shit gods. All right? So he could stand here and keep making money because he knows where his bread is motherfucking buttered. Real shit. All right? And we all have to pray at the motherfucking altar of these worthless piece of garbage human beings known as Californians. All right? So, until we get the balls about us to line up 10 million bulldozers and push Californian motherfucking cities into the goddamn Pacific Ocean, Tom P is gonna have plenty of shit to motherfucking talk about. It is what it is. So, without further ado, let's get into the motherfucking bullshit.
Could let a New York knife poke him with one of my throwaways, but I don't wanna see no cops smoke him. Somebody tell Paul we riding, and get ready to auction off the car he dying. Never we bump heads, since you like having people with you, get you a hospital with bunk beds. Without Dr. Dre, you would just make slow jams. Come up out of that witness protection program. Hov don't really respect you, get in your place. If Big was alive, he'd have probably spit in your face. Nas been doing just fine without you. And Pac probably would have made an album about you. So I guess that just leaves me here to get rid of you.
To a certain extent.
I believe that when YouTube yesterday said, we looked at the content in total and we don't think it violates our terms and conditions, I disagreed with them. I thought it very clearly violated their terms and conditions. Where I am thinking about it now is the application of those terms and conditions violations. Because a similar thing happened with Alex Jones as well, which was there's lots of way smaller players that are violating these same terms and conditions, but nobody knows about them. YouTube doesn't know about them. They don't get any attention because they have no audience.
Hey, David. We see you too, nigga. Don't worry, motherfucker. The leftists get the goddamn needle first. You understand me, you piece of shit?
So I think there's the question of the application of these terms and conditions in a way that's sort of fair and is not ultimately going by the public blowback or reaction to situations, because that's how Adpocalypse 1.0 happened. Again, I think it was a Coke ad appeared on an obviously racist video on a channel with like 800 or 1,000 subscribers. The Wall Street Journal, I think it was, did an article saying, look at these screenshots of these advertisers on these crazy racist videos. That led to blowback because YouTube didn't want to lose money, and ultimately that's what this is about.
No, Mr. Pakman, that is not the fucking situation in any way, shape, or form. The reality is that old media is fucking dying, all right? I mean, newspapers and magazines, they're gonna be all right. There's always been periodicals and motherfucking magazines and articles. But you know what? They've never been a massive fucking business. They've always been a publicity arm of some corporate fucking elite or some goddamn fucking king or some monarch or some fucking government. That's all that they've ever actually been. CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and HLN and these other 24-hour fucking news sites or news channels, guess what? They were invented in the 1990s, all right? They did not come about in some crazy fucking manner, you know what I mean, back in the fucking 1920s and shit. No. I know ABC and CBS and NBC and shit and Fox, they've been around for a long time, but they were the nightly news. They had a half hour a day of fucking programming. Maybe 2 or 3 hours. You talk about 60 Minutes or 2020 or Dateline or some shit. The reality is this, all right? You fucking people have been up in your goddamn ivory towers for the past fucking 50 fucking years. You refuse to come have a conversation with the common man. Guess what? The common man now has a voice and an ability to come out here and let you know how the fuck we feel directly. I know you don't like the fact that you don't get to control the narrative anymore, but guess what? Your time has fucking come and goddamn passed. All right? Motherfuckers like me are gonna be around forever. All right, and I'm always gonna have the opportunity to do this, whether you like it or not, you motherfucker. And you're not gonna be able to just fucking smash my First Amendment right, because guess what? This is the whole goddamn purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, for all that xenophobic talk about why Americans mad Mexicans are coming and taking their jobs, you're highly upset when we come and do yours, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? Legitimately, you are highly upset because we're coming after yo shit. All right, and we're gonna keep coming, and we're gonna keep coming, and we ain't backing down. It is what it is.
As a right-wing, whatever. YouTube's bias is towards corporatism and profit.
Yes.
That's fundamentally what it is. And
but as a company, they have a left-wing bias.
I don't know that. In what sense?
Did this nigga just say what I thought this nigga just said? Did this motherfucker stand here and say that YouTube does not have a left-wing bias? Or there's no way that he just fucking said that. Hey, let's double check.
As a right-wing, whatever. YouTube's bias is towards corporatism and profit.
Yes.
That's fundamentally what it is. And
but as a company, they have a left-wing bias.
I don't know that. In what sense?
You know why we can't have a conversation about facts with people? Legitimately, like, do you know why we can't do it? All right? It's because basics, like the very basics of facts and reality and, you know, just what the world is argued. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will argue with you about what the reality they're seeing directly in front of their fucking faces. You know, we can't even have a basic conversation between a guy like me and David Pakman because, like, and I know he knows. Like, he knows. Like, he knows. You can see it on his fucking face. Like, if you just even look at his face, he's like, I don't know that. You fucking know directly, you motherfucker. That is the worst poker face in the history of poker face. It wasn't me who fucking did it. I don't know. Man, I didn't rape that bitch. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You motherfucker, you know exactly. You know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, somebody broke in my house last night and robbed me. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you what, dude. Man, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, that's... Oh! You try to... I got you. You try to stay on YouTube, too. You can't call them out for their left-wing bullshit, neither. You can't do it. It would make you more money to do so, but you wouldn't last this long, Mr. Pakman. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I've seen like 2 or 3 left-wing channels get demonetized, you know? Like, you know, fucking, oh. Yeah, but I mean, there's like fucking 10,000 fucking right-wing channels. 2 or 3 left-wing channels got fucking smacked. Fucking, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, in the sense that the woman who's the CEO of YouTube has talked about it pretty openly. Like the fact that she doesn't, what was it that she had gotten into? Well, first of all, it was the James Damore thing. You know, she was talking about the Google memo, and she was talking about how it was incredibly damaging stereotypes against women, which it just wasn't. It's not accurate.
Is Home Depot a right-wing company because the CEO supports Trump?
That's a good question.
Home Depot sells lumber. They sell fucking lumber. Nigga, they are not a media company. They're not a fucking platform. You don't go to Home Depot to have a conversation with somebody about politics. You don't control the fucking narrative. You motherfucker. Stop. Jesus fucking.
Basing it on that they're a part of Facebook, and Facebook is pretty clearly left-wing.
Who's a part of Facebook?
Google. Oh, sorry, Google. They're part of Google. I meant Google.
Okay.
Google is a very, very left-wing group, and it's all Silicon Valley, which is almost entirely left-wing biased.
So I think we have to distinguish between the personal political biases of Silicon Valley entrepreneurs and the broader place that Google has in the sort of corporate sphere. Google is part of the group of huge multinational corporations that lobbies for particular tax policy to avoid paying taxes legally. That is not a particularly left-wing thing to do. Google is...
Okay, so because Google stands here and found a way to monetize being a leftist piece of shit fucking platform, they're still not a left wing. You're upset that they make money. They're right wing because they make money. Is that what the fuck you're saying? They're right wing because they make money? Like, I would agree with, they should pay taxes. Like, I fucking completely agree with that. All right, legit. All right, and their employees paying a fuck ton of tax. And, they probably paying a shit ton of real estate taxes out there in fucking California. That's why they basically run fucking California. When you pay that much of the fucking tax base, you're going to run a fucking area. Like, it is what it is. Like, the individuals who pay for shit are the motherfuckers who are in charge. That's how it operates in any fucking system, whether it be a family where, a dude's paying all the goddamn money and paying all the fucking bills. The wife don't get to choose where the fuck it is they live at. You know what I mean? Legit. Because you know what? Bitch, it ain't your motherfucking sweat and blood in this motherfucking house. Like, that's the situation. You know what I mean? Like, you might ask a question, but other than that, off in the left field. Anyway, right? The whole fucking point is, okay, Google, okay, is a left-wing motherfucking company. All right? The face of the goddamn company is left-wing. I would agree that they're evil fucking fascist cocksuckers, but they are not right-wing. All right? Legit, they are not right-wing. They're authoritarian, which you might put into the fucking right, but let's be honest here. All right? They're not fucking right-wing in any, they're not conservative in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Like, no. You know what I mean? No.
Part of the large tech companies that, in order to avoid serious regulation of their businesses, have come up with this idea of regulating themselves, okay, which I know is a topic, self-regulation, that's come up before on your program in a variety of ways. So those are not left-wing things, and if you want to make the case that as a company, it has a left-wing politic in the outward-facing world, you have to have something more than just a lot of their engineers live in Palo Alto and are hipsters who go to coffee shops.
Well, what do you think?
I think that in terms of the place that it occupies within the economic system we have, they are not very different from all of the large corporations that are pushing against regulation, pushing for ways to avoid taxes, period.
So in terms of economic decisions?
Yeah, listen, if...
Now, here's the reality of shit, okay? All companies have basically like 3 or 4 things that they really, fucking suffer from as far as having to pay bills to. All right, one is taxation. Second one, labor. Third one is, land and real estate. And fourth one is overhead fucking cost for basic manufacturing. All right, whatever the case might be, whether it be you're selling products and you got to buy your inventory, or whether you're manufacturing a product and you have to stand here and lay out fucking, money for the material to do so. Okay. And every company tries to find a way to, not have to pay as much for these things. With YouTube, its main fucking costs are, number 1, real estate. Number 2, fucking labor. Number 3, servers. And number 4, it's fucking creators. The individuals who actually make the content on its fucking sites. Okay? Now, they found a way to have people pay for website fucking hosting. All right, which is fine. Like, you're selling a product and that's part of your fucking business model. But with things like YouTube, where you have people like me or whoever the fuck else is out here making content on a regular basis, Pakman, Rogan, fucking Crowder, PewDiePie, Vanos, whoever the fuck it is, from the biggest guy to the littlest guy, and from Ghastly and AP, whoever, like, fucking go check out Golf City Cartoons, Turd Flinging Monkey, I don't want to forget any of my niggas, like, yo, go check out my boy Damonus Anubis, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, that's my mans in them. Yo, that motherfucker makes the best content on goddamn YouTube, and he is tragically undersubbed. check out my boy Trippy Poop. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Trippy Poop is the fucking shit, all right? Like, yo, check out these motherfuckers. They are awesome. I love them. You know what I mean? This is my community. And this is when you hear motherfuckers like me talk about my community, I'm talking about other creators who I really like, I run around with, I talk to, I deal with on a regular basis. These are motherfuckers I enjoy. Anyway, right? You know what I mean? Now, you have people who are making the fucking content. And it used to be that, you know what I mean, if you made content and you had so many fucking views, you got paid for it. No matter what the fuck happened. Didn't matter what the hell the content was. Didn't matter whether or not fucking it was good or bad. Whatever. You got paid for it. Okay? Now, you had the problem of, you know what I mean, copyright come up. You know what I mean? Where fucking music companies started using YouTube as a platform to put their music out on. So they wanted to find a way to maintain control of how much fucking product was put out onto the goddamn market. Fine, whatever, this happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be too fucking mad at them. Like, I got you, you know what I mean? Because, like, fucking when you have shit for free, people aren't going to pay for new shit. Personally, though, I do absolutely believe, you know what I mean, legitimately, that you should not be fucking, like, copyright striking old shit. And in particular, you shouldn't copyright old shit that's like nobody knows about, like, you know, Big Pun or Cannabis. Like, you can't even use Cannabis's fucking whole Mic Club album without getting copyright struck worldwide. Like, dude, it's the greatest album ever made in rap, and nobody's ever gonna hear it again because you cocksuckers refuse to let the world hear it. For fuck's sake. Jesus goddamn Christ. But, you know, I wanted to stand, and then, all right, so anyway, like, yeah, fucking that shit happened, you know what I mean, and you had to start controlling that, and then you all of a sudden you had these advertisers going, well, you know, we don't want our fucking content on terrible ass content, and so, you know, they started fucking having algorithms to check and see whether or not you're not fucking, you know, killing people and snuffing motherfuckers and shit, whether or not, you know what I mean, you're standing here talking about white supremacy stuff, whether you're standing here being fucking racist on your shit. And then you started, like, really started splitting fucking hairs. And it was all a slippery motherfucking slope. It was. You know what I mean? From copyright to this to now you're standing here going, oh, man, you know, we can't fucking stand here and, you know what I mean, have content on our fucking platform that, you know, isn't, you know what I mean, absolutely fucking socialist, communist, and fucking left wing. That's fucking bullshit. Legitimately. You know what I mean? And that's where everybody goes, YouTube is a left-wing fucking platform. It's full of right-wingers. You know what I mean? Conservatives are fucking hammering down because we have, all of our ideas are right. You know what I mean? Everything we say is fucking right for the most part. I mean, like, oh, there's fucking splitting hairs and different individuals or whatever, but, you know what I mean? People are standing here coming up with these awesome-ass mentalities, and there's amazing fucking, like, opinions being expressed, and we're exploring all these options, and there's tons of entertainment out here. But the moment you step outside of the bounds of what you would let a fucking 10-year-old watch, they're like, no, we don't want advertising on it. Like, well, guess what, motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, yo, these discussions need to be had, and you can't stand here and fucking just demonetize and destroy everybody's shit and kick them off the fucking platform. No, all right? Because at this point now, like, yo, this is going to be what saves our fucking republic. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately, because socialism's not going to work, and, you know, there's a lot of shit going on. Y'all know the deal, man. I cover it on a regular basis. But, you know, like, you can't have this fucking mentality of, oh, man, you know, you can't just fucking regulate businesses. We're not regulating businesses. All we're saying is you're going to honor free speech. Basic premise. You know what I mean? Just honor free speech. It's a simple fucking thing. I'm not saying you got to monetize me. I can monetize myself. But you can't take away my ability to get my voice out here and have a conversation with the masses. Especially with guys like me, you know, who I'm growing and people want to hear what I have to say. You can't take that away from motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately. You shouldn't be taking that away from any fucking body. You know what I mean? Because if you have good ideas and you have good mentalities and you have underrepresented communities in this fucking nation, like mine, like I'm an Appalachian. Like, there's no fucking representation for me. There's no representation for us. Nobody comes out here and has a conversation about that. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to give us a fucking platform. And when I finally get one, after all these years of, you know what I mean, my fucking community suffering and being fucked up, And my people suffering and being fucked up. And everybody's like, holy shit, man. Like, yo, we love what you're saying. You're going, oh, nah, man, we're going to kick you off the fucking platform because we don't approve of your mentality. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck you. All right? That's not how this shit operates. Real talk. Nah, I mean. But yo, look, man, this motherfucking running along. So we're going to shut this bitch down. Yo, you know the situation. Like, share, and subscribe, motherfuckers. Peace be like one. Later.